women that are changing the narrative, women that are extremely doing exceptional work in their various organizations. So we are very glad, honored at Junior Soft that we have these women to be with us live today. Who is excited? Who is joining us? Who is excited? So I want to start seeing your hand. If you're excited, also raise your hand for your because we very important women in this room today. We have Imante, we have Rena, we have Obey, we have Motrayo is going to join us very soon. In fact, we can't thank them enough. Thank you for honoring us. Thank you. We are very,
Yes,
very
yes.
excited. While waiting for our last speaker, we just remind you of who I just saw before introduce our guest to us. Oh, great! It is very excited. Always very excited to dish out to create an impact. At Junior Soft, we are a human capital development organization, and we are very intentional about MSME growth, MSME scaling, and we are also very interested about that visibility. So, of showing support is a way of helping them to learn. It's a way for them to know that they are not alone. We're all in this community together. We all belong to different MSME ecosystem. So this is also an ecosystem where you get to learn from industry experts, you get to learn to network, and most importantly, we're going to be learning from their experiences. They are loaded. They have 20 years, 15 years of experience. So we're very happy to bring them on board. And let me just give you one expo. There's a lady in here who happens to be my classmate. So guess who is my classmate here? Let me see. So if you can guess, I'm going to give you a gift. Trust me. I'm going to send you recharge card immediately. So let me know who will get. Oh, baby, I will not give you. Oh, baby, I will not give you. Oh, baby, I will not give you. So again, imagine I'm not feeling from University of Benin, Unibe. So, but it's okay, it's all right. We have Rena, very cool-headed. All the women are calm, but guess what? They are loaded. They are extremely loaded. I am not exaggerating. Google their name. So when I say they are loaded, when I say anybody is loaded, the person I expect you to do is to find out who this person is. So take your phone, get on your system, and find out who these women are. That you know and agree with me, they are powerful women we have today. I want to say thank you for honoring us. So I will give our CEO my super eloquent. When you hear our voice, you know, say difference. Very eloquent CEO we are, very committed, very hardworking CEO. So let her officially tell us what we do at Genius Up. So basically for this is for MSME support. So CEO, we have you now.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you
Good
can hear
evening.
me. And we are all excited and we have been waiting for this time. And we have prepared for this hour. We welcome everyone once more to our Genius Hub weekly webinar. And today we have a very exciting topic, the modern business using technology to your advantage. And I want to personalize that and say using technology to our own advantage. And so that's how I want all of us to see it today, personalizing it, saying using technology to my advantage. And so this is part of what Genius Hub is doing for MSMEs all around, trying to bridge the gap in knowledge, trying to bridge in ignorance, because we discover that people are not doing well because of the level of ignorance. And so Genius Hub is poised to eradicate ignorance and eradicate unemployment. And so our webinars and all that we do for this season, we are geared towards scaling MSMEs and bringing the best to their doorsteps. I read somewhere where Mrs. White said that women, we find women as traders. Women are the ones in businesses. How come we do not find them online? So we're looking forward to breaking that barrier and that bond so that their sweat and their labor can become useful as they leverage on technology to advance in their business. So today we are going to be looking at using technology to our advantage. And that's why Genius Hub today we are doing this webinar. You are joining us live from Facebook, on LinkedIn, on every platform we are in. We are already using technology to our advantage. So that is it from all that we do. We cannot say all that we do from Genius Hub in this one business, but as we go on, we'll be sharing with you every other thing that we do. But we just like to, I don't know whether this is the time now. Can we just do a brief on all these our speakers as they come in? And so we have Rena here. She's the Chief Operating Officer at Zcrest Wealth, a digital wealth management firm and a subsidiary of the Zcrest Group. She's a certified investment and wealth management professional with over 15 years experience in business development, strategy, product management, and solutions development. She has experience in entrepreneurship, experienced by her vulnerable contributions to 5 new businesses over the course of her career. Rena started a professional career as a relationship officer at Access Bank in 2008. After 5 years at the bank, she joined AXA Mastered at Unit Head, Business Development, and later transitioned to the role of Head Solution Development, where she was responsible for driving sales and business growth, improving user experience, and leveraging partnership for distribution via technology. She's still very much on that line today. She has a BSc in microbiology and is an alumnus of the Lagos Business School. She's currently pursuing an EMBA degree and was a mentee of the Women in Tech Global Mentoring Program 2022. She also currently volunteers as a mentor with Women in Tech Nigeria. This thick woman is also a volunteer. Okay. And so this is Rena. We want to quickly talk about this, our smiling, beautiful lady. Imagine she's already clapping. She's an award-winning policy advisor, inclusive digital economy advocate, member of the eTech for Women championed by the United Nations Conference for Trade and Development, and the founder of Tech Africa, an organization working towards a contingent where women and girls in Africa rural communities are equipped with the required knowledge and technology to prosper in the digital economy. Imade has over 15 years of experience in e-commerce management, public policy development, investment analysis, business strategy formulation and implementation, as well as project management, risk management, and organizational change management. We have a lot here for Imade, but I'll just quickly highlight some of the very recent one. On May 1st, 2023, she was recognized as one of the 2023 top 1,000 under 40 most influential people of African descent. In support of the International Decade for People of African Descent, proclaimed by the United Nations General Assembly. She has also received several awards, including the African Woman Industrialization Award 2022 Woman of the Year and the 2023 Global Women in Leadership and Business Award. She holds several certifications as a change management practitioner, project management professional, risk management practitioner, management consultant, business strategist, and monitoring and evaluation practitioner. She also earned an MBA in risk and general management. Behold, Imade smiling with us. With a wave, let's welcome her to the show. I don't know whether we have our director and CEO, Woman of It Limited, Motayo. Oh yeah, say it.
It's Moturayo.
Moturayo. Moturayo is here. Before I mother and father her name, she came to the rescue.
I know connection has been quite poor. So
yeah, it's poor everywhere.
Yeah.
After spending offering women in STEM, science, technology, engineering, agriculture, and mathematics access to resources to build successful careers and businesses in STEM. Woman of It is closing the gap and eliminating barriers for women, Nigerian women in STEM through Moturayo brings vast knowledge and expertise to her role in service to the mission of supporting women in STEM. Passionate about education, technology, innovation, business ecosystems, and the enabling environment that sponsors their growth. Here is the beautiful woman in our midst who has volunteered her time and her beauty to be part of this webinar, which promises to be exciting for all of us. And our host, Meme White, you're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, while we're waiting for Obey to come back, so we'd like to have email addresses of people who are watching us, who are participating in this webinar. We'd like to have your name. We'd like to know where you are calling from. We'd like to know where you are watching from. So don't forget to drop your email addresses so that we can always send you our newsletter. And also would like to share with our speakers so that they can also keep in touch with you too. Yes, no. Okay. CEO, you can go ahead.
Yes, go ahead, please.
I said you should go ahead.
Okay, I should go ahead. So if you are just joining us, we welcome all of us to our bi-weekly webinar at Genius Hub, the modern business, using technology to your advantage. That is the topic we have before us today with all our beautiful women. And now our host, Isimeme White, is a social impact entrepreneur, entrepreneurship development specialist, and purpose clarity coach, whose work cuts across many youth, girl, child, and women initiatives in various sectors, including social, economic development programs for women and youth, community development, girl, child rights, migrant rehabilitation and reintegration, and human trafficking, education, leadership, and public service, local content development initiative, and so on and so forth. Isimeme has over 18 years experience, extensive experience in government, NGO partnership, entrepreneurship, community advocacy and engagement, leveraging technology to promote growth of MSMEs and women-led businesses through trainings and consultancies on digital marketing, graphic design, product photography, e-commerce, market systems development, project management, case crisis management, research monitoring and evaluation, counseling and mentoring, as well as in institution and community-based organizations that provide services to young people. Isimeme White has served in various capacities in the private and public sector. She was the immediate past executive secretary of the Esan West Local Government Council of Edo State, former social accountability officer for the World Bank C4 project in Edo State, former senior special assistant to the government on World Bank projects, where she oversaw World Bank projects in the state, and former several youth-focused volunteer initiatives and programs, as well as a youth ambassador for the British Council belonging African projects in 27. She is a graduate of Girls Power Initiative, GPI Benin, Kudirat Initiative for Democracy Kind program, and Leap Africa. She is the founder of Genius Hub, a social enterprise, and chairperson on the board of Genius Hub Global Initiative. She is the initiator of the CEO's meeting. Isimeme also serves on the board of the Conference of Non-Governmental Organization Congos in Edo and Lady Mechanic Initiative. She is the vice president of Organization of Women in International Trade, OWIT, Nigeria, member of the Edo State Exporter Cluster, coordinator of Edo State Women Entrepreneurship Platform, coordinator of Association of Nigerian Business Women Network Edo State. She is a GOPA certified ICSS Entrepreneurship Program TFC trainer, facilitator, and coach, and also participated in the training of trainers by the International Labour Congress Organization, ILO's cooperative development tools. It is worthy of note that Isimeme White has worked on several projects funded by the UK Cabinet Office, the Department for International Development, DFID, now the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office, projects, the International Organization for Migration, IOM, GIZ, and the Nigerian German Corporation, SOS Nigerian Children's Villages, Action Aid and BATNF Foundation, Coca-Cola Nigeria, the National Agency for the Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, the Edo State Task Force Against Human Trafficking, the Edo Skills Development Agency, Edo Job, and any other organizations with focus on human trafficking and irregular migration, sexual and gender-based violence, and other trauma-related issues, providing psychosocial support, reducing youth unemployment through skills and entrepreneurship development, product manufacturing, and mass production. Her work has also been recognized by the UN Women as a woman driving technology and innovation in the technology industry and contributing to the advancement of gender equality, and women equality, empowering women in Nigeria. She has also been recognized by the MSME Africa as one of the top 50 remarkable MSMEs founders in 2023. Through her visionary leadership, Genius Hub has facilitated skills training and entrepreneurship development programs for over 11,000 beneficiaries and counting, including youths, women, and returned irregular migrants and survivors of human trafficking in Edo State. Genius Hub has also established regional offices in Lagos and Kano states. Isimeme has a BSc in microbiology from the prestigious University of Benin, a certificate in monitoring and evaluation from REP International UK, and certificates in project management and policy development and advocacy from the University of Washington. This is our host. And so you will agree with me that we have some giant women in our midst today, and they are waiting, they cannot wait to delve into the topic of today, using technology to our advantage, the modern business. And like I said, we are all going to personalize it using technology to my advantage. Welcome everyone once more.
Thank you so much, Obey. Thank you very much. Thank you, our special speaker, for this webinar. I was just going straight to the webinar today. And we are not going to be too formal because we want it to be fun. We want it to be very relaxing for everyone watching. Everyone watching. So we would like to take us one after the other. We start with Rena. We want you to share give us an intro. How have you been able to use technology for your own advantage? We want everyone to see the power behind technology as a way to scale, as a way to grow you as an individual and your business. So, when we look at the topic, the modern business, using technology to your advantage. So, what to hear from you? How have you been able to use technology for your own advantage, especially for your business?
Right. That is really broad, because I'm wondering, is it for my own personal?
Yeah. So whatever works for you.
I'll try not to make it too long. Yeah. I think there are two angles, but they are kind of really intricately linked, right? So you have your business. On the one hand, a lot of people are doing like manual work, manual labor, if you like. And there's a lot that technology brings to the table in terms of building efficiency. And I'm trying to not say efficiency. What's that? What does that mean? It just helps you be more productive. Whether it is in managing your time properly or there's a lot of times where we feel overwhelmed, and that's because you're just taking on too much at a time. And so you're able to kind of break your task into bits and assign time and tasks to them, delegate it to technology self sometimes, right? So for instance, a simple thing would be live bots on your website, rather than say, oh, anytime, let me just be checking who is asking me questions, who is answering questions. I can preset, if I have a system that allows me engage with a website, right? Or help me engage my customers, I can already anticipate their questions. And I can put those questions and put the answers, right? So when someone comes and say, I'm looking for, do you sell size 42 shoes, for instance, right? The system already checks, we have size 42 shoes. Is it black or white? Do you like heels or do you like loafers? Those sorts of things. And so you're able to delegate to help you build efficiency on that front, but also, it's very important to look at yourself as an entrepreneur, as a person, to say, how do I build efficiency? Simple reminders. These days, in fact, I'll say something
Google Calendar.
3 years ago. See, before now, like maybe 3 years ago, I don't think I ever understood like the importance of calendarizing every single thing. If it's not on my calendar today, it does not exist. So if you're telling me I'm already putting it there, I'm already allocating time, it helps me to just be more efficient, right? I'm not sure if it's supposed to be long answer or short answer, but just, it's so important. I can't even imagine not using technology, and it doesn't have to be some big cloud system. It's just simply your calendar. Many of the apps on our phones, we don't even use them as much as we should. Maybe people use up to maybe 20-30% of the capacity that exists, right? And the point is to think, how can I be more efficient? How can I save time? Ask yourself these questions within your business and within your own personal life. How do I make time? How do I reach out to more customers? How do I increase sales? How do I reduce costs? do you understand my point? How do I even make more time for myself so that I can,
Yeah, yeah.
breathe and be, and give more of myself when I have rested, you have other people here to to kind of go through
Okay,
that
okay.
question.
If
But
I
yeah,
get it
that's what
right,
I'll say.
is how you
Yes.
can use technology for time management, for proper coordination. This is key for us as women. I need us to
Yes,
start noting it
very.
down. We need to know this. Coordination, proper time management. Hey, shall drop,
Exactly.
oh, you are dropping it already, Thank you so much, Reina. Thank you, thank you.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Now to Imade, you have the floor. Just tell us how you have embraced technology. Tell us how you have used technology for your own advantage. Just speak to
Oh, sure.
me,
All right, it's nice to be here. I can see I'm smiling. I'm just happy to see all of you tonight. It's really exciting for me. All right, so for us at Tech Africa, we have really used this to our advantage, and I'll tell you how. So we currently have 46 volunteers across Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, Uganda. And we did everything using technology. And like Rena said, it wasn't any high tech in that sense. It was a simple Google form on LinkedIn. Eki, our tech ambassador, made the post. We had a simple Google form on LinkedIn. People go there, fill the form, you attach everything, your picture, your CV at once. Once you do that, you join a WhatsApp group and we onboard you seamlessly. 46 of them. Imagine if I was printing paper, doing interview, going up and down. And they're all working seamlessly. Simple technology, Google Forms, right? We have onboarding sessions. We have video conferencing calls using Zoom, okay? We record those sessions. We've had 2 cohorts. We didn't have to repeat the sessions over and over again because they were recorded. And when new cohorts come, we just share that video with them. And then we moved them to a simple WhatsApp group and Teams. When we saw that Teams was a bit complicated for them, we had to do WhatsApp communities. And they're all working collaboratively. We've also moved from that to say, okay, how do we even track tasks? Like Rena was saying. And with a simple Excel, there's no high tech here yet. Simple Excel sheet. We put the task, responsibility, timeline, status. We share it on Google Drive. Everyone goes there, put in their tasks, get their updates and everything, and it's beautiful. And they're doing amazing work using technology. I've only met about 2 of them physically, but we are like a family. I know their favorite colors. I know what they like. I know what ticks them off. Technology, video conferencing calls, Zoom. I was on a meeting with one of them last week. It was Telegram, guys, Telegram. And it was a Telegram conference and it was sweet. Okay, so if you say, okay, I can't do Zoom, I don't have money for Zoom subscription, Telegram works. And we've built that community system. Exactly. So we're building team collaboration. We're building team spirit. We're building team energy just by technology. Now, we also do shared document, collaborative workspace. With simple Google Drive, you have multiple people going to that document, editing, making comments. We even make jokes. So someone puts a funny comment, we reply the comment on Google Drive, Google Sheet, Google Docs, right? So you're seeing collaboration at its peak. You're seeing task management at its peak because you can actually track people's tasks. You're seeing new projects are born from feedback, a simple feedback form. We had a meeting a couple of weeks ago. Not everybody could make the meeting. We just said a feedback form. Tell us your opinion. Is everyone still on?
Have to be on the call, right? So simple good feedback form. We've been able to improve our processes, process improvement, technology. You see, practical things, and it's not even high tech. Yeah. Oh my God. Imade, thank you. You see, the women are loaded. But the whole idea of having this webinar is to remind us of basic tools that we already are exposed to. Some of us want the complicated one. How have you been able to use the simple tool for your own advantage? How have you been able to use the simple tool for your own business to scale and grow? How have you been able to embrace technology to build teamwork? Listen to Imade talk about collaborative tools, talk about how they were able to save money. She could have been thinking of how to buy ticket to go to Kenya, or go to Rwanda, but just simply adopting tools, technological tools, to be able to get 46 volunteers. And I'm going to ask her now. She didn't plan to get 46, and I'm sure she got over the number she was expecting. That is the power of technology. Yes, we'll quickly hear from Moturayo. Moturayo, thank you for joining us. We need to hear your voice. We need you to add your voice. Just add your voice. Thank you for joining us.
Good evening, ladies. It's a pleasure to see. This is like a rendezvous of last week.
I'm telling you. Exactly.
So thank you for putting this together,
Thank
Esimeme. It's
you.
so lovely to see you all.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I mean, technology, for us at Womenovate, to start off, my background is in technology anyway. So I'm a SAP solution architect. And for us, Womenovate, basically, we are here to close the gender gap for women inclusion in STEM, including, technology. In terms of how we've leveraged on it internally with Womenovate, basically everything we do is streamlined around, for example, collaboration. I have resources, like my senior developer is in Jos. I have resources in Lagos. I have the way we're set up. So I manage Africa and the Middle East. I have a partner managing America, and then someone else in UK. So what ties us all together, obviously, is the technology that we run our processes through. So from projects we're all jointly working on, we monitor tasks, deliverables, report on them, and even mere things like the normal meetings that we have. Now, in terms of our platform, we have various courses that are free to women in our community to access. Very simple, Google Form, very efficient, very user-friendly, not techy at all. And on the back end, we have things like Telegram to manage that community feel and closeness. So everything we tend to do really is brought together with technology. And rightly so, because today's business environment has changed. So, technology plays a very vital role, one way or the other. With the mobile phone, you can do a lot. And that's where we're saying, from the basis, everyone has the opportunity to leverage on technology one way or the other. And that, for me, is a plus. Last week's experience was very, I think I gave that feedback. The fact that in the delivery of that training is equitable, meaning that meeting everyone at every point of their need. We saw women that had their children in that workshop room, just to be able to leverage and partake in the workshop. So in terms of, delivering the technology as well, we must bear in mind that it has to be equitable so that nobody is left in the divide, one way or the other, they can tap onto that technology. So, I mean, no business in today's term can exist without one form of technology or the other. So it's very important. So Womenovate was an output of the Founders Institute, Silicon Valley-based accelerator program. And within a year, last year we got the Startup of the Year, and that is contesting across Africa, companies in South Africa, Kenya, and it's all down to how we've placed ourselves and leveraging, like you said, Imade, collaboration is very key, very, very key. So the ecosystem, for every entrepreneur belong to a group, belong to a community, a network of professionals in whatever you do. And like they say, iron sharpened iron, we learn from each other. This is a collaboration that's just stemmed out from us meeting last week. Before last week, we don't know, we don't know ourselves from anywhere. So it just tells you the power of collaboration and the key role that technology plays in all of this. So it's a pleasure to be here. Like I said, once again, Isimeme, it's a good job you're doing. I'm so proud of you, and every other one of you as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of ground to cover. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Am I still audible? Because my next.
Yeah, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
I can
okay,
hear
great.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I said thank you
Can
so
you hear
much,
me?
Monturayo. Thank you for taking your time
Thank you.
for taking us through your journey. Very inspiring journey. Thank you so much. We can't in fact, we can't stop talking about how technology have changed us individually, how technology is, in fact, it's like a speed to achieve more results. That's the way we also have seen technology at Genius Hub. In fact, we recently just we first had Sage for our accounting system. We just upgraded now to another simple, beautiful software for business system and structure that give room for HR management system, that give room for financial management system, even for raw materials. It will tell you, it will do the calculation, how much raw material you need to produce this, what is left. It generates automated invoice received. It just help you, just put the message there. Oh, I want to remind my customer of what they need to get. I want to say thank you to my customer. I want to say them happy birthday. So it generates all of these activities, and it has over 21 management system. In fact, it's loaded. So, and it has made all our work seamless. So for us at Genius Hub, we are always very excited. We have used technology. So in fact, what has even helped us move very fast is the power of technology. And you know, it's an evidence-based result. When you are dealing with your partners, you're dealing with your clients, everybody wants to be carried along. Everybody wants to be involved. So technology has also made that possible for us. And this may also shock you. We also use technology for counseling. We provide psychosocial support for victims of sexual and gender-based violence, traffic scenes. They haven't met with us, but we only provide counseling using technology, and it has been so powerful. So distance is not a barrier anymore, where we need to spend money traveling up and down. That has also reduced our overhead. So technology is huge. Now I want to really ask now. I'm going to throw it out. So I don't know how we're going to have this conversation, but in looking at the modern day business, how do you see the role of technology? You know, some people, especially for women, some people are still thinking, should we adopt technology, especially when it comes to payments? A lot of people have lost money simply because they did not trust the process of digital payment. I want to also look at that because a lot of women, I don't want to narrow this to just women, but MSMEs generally, business owners generally, have lost a lot of money simply because they are worried about fintech. They are worried about the security around fintech. They are worried about the consequences, and they are worried about, okay, fintech is not known, and then the reason why they're afraid of fintech is that they are not seeing any insurance, unlike the traditional banking. And for my research, over 80% adults do not have traditional banking, but that same 80% of adults do have mobile accounts. They do have mobile accounts. So this also means that there's already mobile money. So how do we help business owners to take advantage of the fact that the money is mobile? Their product needs to be mobile. How can they tap into payment options? What do you think can be done for them to begin to trust fintech, for them to begin to trust these payment options that are available that they don't trust? What do you think can be done? Who want to go first?
Okay, I mean,
Anyone?
I think my 2 cents. Rena here. I think first of all is, I mean, you can't put your head in the sand. Do you see? And you have the responsibility as a person or a business owner to do your research, do proper research. There are other people in your space, whether your competitors or your collaborators, that already run already run like a collection system using technology, right? Working with some of these fintechs or payment platforms, if you like. And they're very popular ones there, and they're not so popular ones. At the end of the day, I think it's important to do your research, right? To be able to select something that has the right fit for your business. You have some payment platforms that would say, help you fulfill the order and hold what's the word now? Hold the funds until the client says they receive them. Because the same way that you're afraid that you will not receive your money, that's how your customer is afraid that they will not receive their goods when they pass you their money to. Do you understand? So one is that you have to build a brand that is trustworthy on the one hand. You have to do your research to be able to get and make the decision to take a platform or two that will help you fulfill your orders. And something that also gives you trust and gives the customer trust, your own kind trust, right? So I know that Alibaba started this model in the beginning that almost every payment platform has, adopted, is that they hold the funds, the customer confirms that they got their goods, and then the money comes to your account, right? Sometimes, you have, almost instant settlements because you also want to be sure that you got the money before you part to the goods, depending on your business model. Is it pre-order, for instance? If it's pre-orders, then you have to get that money first before you're able then to fulfill the client's orders, right? Because at the end of the day, you're losing money just by sitting down and not doing this thing. So the question is, what are you going to do about it? Because you're losing money by not doing it. So I think doing your research is super, super important first, and seeing which of them has the right fit for your business to be able to take advantage of that opportunity. Was there any other question? Or does that
No, that's fine. That's fine. Rena, thank you so much. Thank you. Do your research.
I'm sorry?
Make sure you do your research. Yes, we can hear you.
Ooh.
Yeah, make sure you do your research before.
I'm not sure if it's my connection or yours, but I'm struggling to hear.
Well, we can hear you very well.
No, connection.
We can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you very well. So make sure you do your research very well before you pick the fintech you want to work with. So let's hear from Imade.
Yeah, Rena has said it all, which is do your research. But I'd like to come from a different perspective, right? At the end of the day, you must choose your struggles and you must choose your battles. Would you rather lose money and stay on the sidelines because of fear? Or would you take the risk with the right information and build your business? The choice is yours, because cash is king. And any business without cash flow is charity. Did you get that? Any business without cash flow is charity, and it will die eventually because it's not sustainable. So do your research, and then always remember that cash is king for your business. You must exchange value. And when you give your product or your service, money comes to you. How you receive that money these days is fintech. That's like the fastest way. And you have to key in. Otherwise, you just die. The business just crumbles. And would you rather let your investment, your passion, your vision go to waste because you failed to take the necessary step? So do your research, embrace it, and just enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey.
Yeah. Thank you, Imade. Do your research. Money is king. Life is all about risk. I love that. I love your contribution. So let's hear from Motrayo. Your name is very nice, but you have to have your complete teeth. Motrayo, like I've seen joy. Okay.
Yeah.
So you have the
so for me, again, it will be from the perspective of advocacy and having people like yourselves within the ecosystem to support and sensitize women. A lot of people have grown up based on the values of the people from before. Okay, so this is how things have been done. Now, and they've adopted those ways of doing things. Now change has come, the world has changed, and they need to adapt with that change. So a lot of it, I think, is down to ignorance, and the more support is there for women-owned businesses, to educate them, to sensitize them, to let them know that these things are there to support them. And I believe that would really, really help. Technology has brought the awareness that now there's no limitation to your business but you. Okay, so it opens you up to the world. Now it's that decision: do I want to go all the way, or I limit it to that? So again, once you've gotten over the affair, how do you get over the affair? Is the support structure that is available to you, and the awareness on how what you understand seems would eradicate any fear. For example, AI has come, ChatGPT has come. There's a lot of myths around it all over the place. People are saying, but the more you understand what that tool or technology is doing for you, the more you understand how to embrace it and leverage it to your benefit. So advocacy workshops like the MSME workshop last week, more of that, government and private bodies coming together to offer that sensitization would help more women to take that bold step and, run their businesses like they should. We have things like Paystack, Flutterwave. They're taking that back-end payment gateway away from, you just set up an account. And in terms of processing and receiving your payments, scheduling invoices and all of that, it's taking care of for them. So it's knowing what's available to you, and the more aware you are, the more you're able to leverage to what is available. So it's more, for me, it's more around advocacy and support for women and women-owned businesses.
Thank you so much, Motunrayo. Awareness raising is key for financial inclusion, for us to understand the value, and also do a lot of awareness raising for business owners across the globe. Another solution that I also suggest here is for business owners. I will advise that if you are using fintech, use fintech to be like a receiver account where you receive your money, since you are still having issue of doubt. And your traditional bank can be the saving bank. So the fintech just help to receive, while your traditional bank become this become the saving bank. So it means that you can have an automated go to your bank, talk with your fintech account officer. At the moment the money hits your account, you want that money move. So for you to have your peace, that can also work. But the earlier we adopt this, the better for us. Then we also need to also try to keep educating our ecosystem on this, so that they won't keep losing money. We saw that when the redesign of Naira came up, a lot of MSMEs, a lot of business owners lost a lot of money simply because they were not ready. So I always advise, have a lot of payment options. Make it so easy for anyone want to do business with you. If it's transfer, make it available. If it's card they want to use, make it available. In fact, what I have been advocating for right now, we have, if you look at your on Seller, if you have an account on Seller, you see that they show you all the records of accounts that were not successful or transactions that were not successful. If you look at the data, you see that it's even more. We have more unsuccessful transactions, meaning that people are not even patient. People are not even aware on how to use this technology for payment. So our advice that MSME listen to us this moment, have different payment option. Note that everybody already have the one they're already comfortable with. So at least minimum of 7 payment options. That's what I recommend all the time. And at the end, put a phone number, a WhatsApp number, to say in case you are finding difficult to do transfer to using any of these payment options, please reach out to us so that we can give you alternative or give an advice or help you through that process. That way you don't lose money. It's very, very painful when you see the data and see the amount of money MSMEs are losing simply because their clients could not use the payment option, or they don't even know how to use it. So we need to keep creating awareness for our clients, for our even our team member. They also need to know how to use all of these tools. Thank you so much. Yeah, I want to quickly ask one question. Then we start taking questions from everyone. So how has technology transformed the way business operates in recent years? How has technology transformed the way businesses operate in recent years? Yeah. Imade, you have the floor. I know you're doing a lot. So a lot of things are going on. Yeah. With technology, someone wants to start a business now.
Yes.
So go ahead.
Like a lot of things may change. The first thing is that I've seen that most people no longer require physical space, and that reduces the operational cost by almost half. So I've seen most people just sitting there in their bedroom in their pajamas and just doing their business. I've seen that a lot. I've also seen that, social media has been a major tool. So I've seen more sales on Instagram, more sales on Facebook, more sales on WhatsApp, more sales on LinkedIn. I'm seeing people marketing their business on LinkedIn. It's amazing. So we've seen some form of social commerce in recent times as well. And then customer targeting. So someone was telling me that if he does his Facebook ads, he can target you up to where you work. Like you can use certain filters that they will find you. He will find you in that your office or in that your shop. So that's also broadened how we target our customers, how we reach them, and how we communicate. I've seen amazing content, like people are dancing, they're making fun, they're using jokes. I've just seen massive. It's no longer the serious video and people just doing studio shots. You're seeing random TikTok videos. You're seeing homemade videos online, and people are cashing out. So there's just been so much creativity, innovation in the way people are reaching their customers, in how people are, now doing their businesses, and even how people are communicating. And it's been amazing to see such dramatic movement of what we were told. To start a business, have a shop, print flyer. When you print flyer, give some people to go and share it. That still works to a large extent. But we've seen more people doing business without even money. We've also seen drop shipping, where you don't even have the goods. You just collect the picture from somebody, you market to your customers, you get money. We've seen affiliate marketing, where you market somebody else's product or service and then you get a commission on products sold. So there's so much that has happened, but yeah, I've seen those ones a lot in recent times.
Yeah.
We don't have reason as business owners not to make money. The excuse of looking for funding, it doesn't come in yet. So all you just need to have is your smartphone, have your data, and you are good to go. Drop shipping is there. You can adopt that. In fact, I always tell people that when I studied the affiliate marketing, that place is loaded though. Is really, really loaded. So those people who will say, okay, I don't have anything I'm doing. I don't even know what to do. I need funding. All I hear is funding. I'm very happy that we are listening to our speaker that it's not even funding. You pick a picture of a good and you snap and you market it and your client likes it and you sell and you make your money. So technology has just made it so sweet for all of us. Yeah, Moturayo.
Yeah,
I want okay, go ahead.
I was just going to say, it's now down to your creativity as well, right? How creative you can be. Because I've seen, COVID came and we saw a lot of things happen that we never thought existed. I mean, just like you said, this affiliate marketing, you don't have to hold stock. It's somebody else's stuff. Yeah. And all you need, is just a picture of those items. In fact, there's a guy that does my bulk shopping for me. He will go to the market, yam, potato, blah, blah, and he will send picture and say, oh, I'm going to market today, oh, madam, what do you want? And he started doing it randomly at the same time every week. And of course, who wants to go to market? I'll say, okay, from there, pick what I want and, it will come and deliver at home. And, lots of businesses, while some a lot actually failed during COVID, more businesses sprang up. And that's down to creativity. Yeah. So as entrepreneurs, our creativity level has to, always looking for ways. These are not things that you'll be taught in business schools. They're just, what works in your terrain, what is readily available for you to work with. And we need to be like that as entrepreneurs, that agility to function based on whatever we're thrown out. So there are immense opportunities out there, and it's just, how to leverage on it. And technology is helping us in the simplest form to tap into those. So, yeah.
Thank you so much. I want us to quickly look at cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is a major concern for business owner. In fact, in this digital age, cybersecurity. So what do you think, Rena?
I mean, well, I'm CEO of ZQuest Wealth, right? By wealth, you know that we are dealing with plenty money. And so you have to have a high level of paranoia, right? Because you need to be clear about the customer identity, right? So that you're sure that if Motira is the one that came to give us money and she wants to come and collect money, she's the same person. Now imagine that is a very important thing, because you're using technology. If it was Motira that came to give me money in my hand, it's different from, and then she came to collect it. I know that, okay, this is Motira, right? Now, this is someone has signed up online, has given us our money and everything, their money. You want to be sure that people are giving you their dreams and their life aspirations, literally. They want this, their car, this, their future house, this, their children's school fees. So security is super, super important. In fact, the head of my IT audit, she says she has never seen someone that is as paranoid about, like, I'm more paranoid about security than, many people she's met. And that's because, anything can actually go wrong. And so we start from the onboarding process, because that's where, right? And a lot of ways that we use is like your BVN, your NIN, to say, okay, I can tie this BVN to this NIN, I can tie this BVN to this bank account, right? So I'm sure at every point in time, this is the person that is taking money or that is giving me money, right? We do face verification via our app, so live location. So it's one thing to upload your picture, but it's another thing to be, I'm able to tell you when you do a face verification, I'm able to say, oh, Rena is the one taking this picture in Victoria Island at 9 p.m., for instance. So that, we're just paranoid, and we're doubly sure that, this is the person that we're dealing with, that people are not doing money laundering. There's a lot of regulation also, signing on people and taking their money and all of that. So within your business, it's very important to protect your customers, and it's very important to protect yourself. So it's very simple. These are the techies are here. Motira can tell us about like all the security. So you see some websites, HTTP, right? And then some have HTTPS, right? So the HTTPS websites are more secure, right? It just ensures that there's a higher level of higher level of security on your digital channel or your website than the HTTP, for instance. What else? Obviously, like I said, you're testing the different platforms, payment platforms, where money flows through, right? Usually, security is about identity and about money primarily, and then every other thing, is an add-on to. Falls into the ecosystem. But identity and the monies, where your money is flowing, very important to be clear about those two things, and look for the experts to support or guide you in building that into your process or your system.
Hey, thank you, Rena. Thank you so much. Imade, do you have anything to add, or we move to the next question?
Yeah, yes, like she said, security is important. But for me, let's even start with the little things, the basic things. On your WhatsApp, do you have two-step verification? On your Instagram page, do you have two-step verification? Do you just click on any link that comes to your text message or your email? Are you careful with the links that you click? Do you just see any email that sounds so good and you just jump on it? So while you're protecting your customers, also protect yourself. So if you've not done your two-step verification, please tonight, as you leave this call, go and do it. Avoid clicking links that you're not sure of, that you don't know the sender. Avoid responding to mails that you're not expecting. And always check the mails. There are some things that you will know. I saw one email. It was Zenith Bank. The person added S to Zenith Bank. Everything else looks like Zenith Bank. Everything, the logo, every single thing. But I looked at the address again. I saw Zenith. I said, which one is Zenith Bank? Okay. So you must pay attention to detail. Check your emails, the sender, protect yourself. And because if you do that, you can also protect yourself and then protect your customer. Fix your own life mask first, and protect yourself. Exactly.
Thank you so much. Let me make it a little simple, like what Rena was trying to explain. Padlock, padlock, when you don't see padlock in front of the website,
the address.
On the address. You are not, that thing is not, if the website is not secure, just, run. Okay, we have a question for one of our celebrity from Josh. He has over 72 followers, 72,000 followers. I'm seeing her and I'm reading her question. She's a commander, very funny woman like that. I'm seeing her question. Yeah, and I'm sure you can also see the question too. So who want to respond? Who want to go?
I think I will go with that because I also flows from, I think, something I said about online shopping, right? Now, whether you need a physical shop is either here or there. It's based on your need. There are some people that they need a physical shop. I have a tailor. I must go to a large extent. I want to feel my clothes. I want to try my clothes on. So I would like my tailor to have a shop. But I still know people who sew from their homes. And they send you their clothes, you fit, you return back. So again, it's your preference. And at the end of the day, it's your customers you're serving. So you must think about it. What do my customers want to give them a sense of security, right? So again, look at your business. Like I said earlier, I think last week or so to someone, it is tailored for you. So this tech conversation, you must take the advice and tailor it for you. And knowing your customers, knowing what they want, knowing what they respond to, knowing what you can afford allows you to take all of this advice today and go and tailor it for you. So if you need a shop, not want, there's want and there's need. If you need a shop based on your nature of business, based on your customers' perception of demand, then you get a shop. But if you don't need a shop and it's just a desire, a want, just to feel like CEO, you dress up in the morning, you go to a shop, you can't pay the rent. It's a different conversation entirely, okay? So yes, and then building trust is a number of factors. There are people that even with their shop, I can never trust them. So yes, trust helps for your character, Ganga. Bye-bye, it's the cocoa, yeah? So yeah, just know your customers, know what you need, know what you can afford at this phase, and then just work with it. Honest advice.
You know what I think here is that in addition to what Imade said, we want to rule out the mindset of I don't have money, that's why I'm not doing business, or that's why I'm not scaling. We're only explaining to you that drop shipping is one of the options that we can adopt. If you are that aspiring entrepreneur, you want to do business, you are, instead of using fun as an excuse, adopt any of these. You can decide to become an affiliate marketer. You can decide to become a sales rep. You can decide to start doing drop shipping. We just want you to take advantage of technology, with or you having a physical shop, with or you having funding to start. So what it means is that just embrace technology and start to make money. We have a lot of testimonies in this field. I have a mentee. Initially, she was doing about 100,000 every month, but when she begins to understand the debt, they are put in an ecosystem like Telegram group when people had the opportunity to share their testimonies. That's when my babe decided to sit up. And
Speak
now
up.
she's doing up to 2 million, 2.5 million. And she's not even using all technology platforms. She's just using WhatsApp. She's always posting. She's very consistent. And this is her strategy. The moment you check her status, you are in trouble. You'll not sleep again. She will worry you, disturb you, do reminders, and that's how she has been selling. So we're only saying that adopt this technology, adopt these tools as a way of earning. So we have another question here. Okay, Motrayo, I think you answered this. This is for you.
Business without cash flow is charity. Absolutely, no doubt. We're in business to make money.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we should just sit in our homes. Okay. So, in what aspect is the profit? If the profit is less or the productive is not encouraging. Now, one of the things that in doing business is understanding one, just like Imadi said, you must understand who are the customers you want to target. Who are your target customers? One. After identifying that, what are the other competitors in the same market? What are they doing? Who are they? And then thirdly, to go into the market, you have to go at the price right, and that is set by you, taking lots of things into consideration: your production costs, your transportation cost, your logistics cost. If you have shop too, your shop cost, everything that you pay for to get that product to the customer, and anything on top of that is your profit. But first, in terms of the pricing of your product, it has to take care of all those elements. Otherwise, your business is not profitable. So is getting the right price, knowing what your profit margin is. And most times, as for us women, is because we don't even understand the fundamentals of the costing in terms of, we dip up, somebody need money, you dip your hand into the pocket, business money, use it for this, use it for that. Don't take note of all the costs that you incur in getting that product or service ready. And at the end of the day, you find out that you're running at a loss. We can't run businesses like that. We're in business to make money. And we must ensure that all the costs that go to, providing that product is taken care of. And then we have the general rule, but Nigeria is different. 30 to 40% as margin, but we've seen even 1,000% as, margin after taking all those costs. So at least a minimum of 30, 40 added on to that should be your profit. And then depending on the market, anything above that is a plus. But we must understand how we come about, identifying what is profit in our business in terms of when we're selling things. So I hope that answers the question to the best I can think of. Thank you. Unmute.
Don't mind me. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you so much. In fact, any business without cash flow is charity, and eventually we die.
Wow.
That's the comment from our CEO. In fact, cash flow is an evidence that you're running business, but you also need to work deeply on your record keeping. This is also very fundamental. Record keeping is in fact it is a compulsory part of standard of operation for any business. So this also tailored to your system, your structure. In fact, if you are going to run a sustainable business, record keeping is king. So every process is documented. Your policy, your implementation of your policy, you have on your team understand your policy. So it's not like you just bring in a policy and you're the only one who understand how it was. Everybody that works for you or work with you must understand. And I always advise MSME feel that they need to be big before they put structure and system in place. I like to always emphasize this part. But if you need us to help you, reach out to us privately. Though it's not free, it's very, very expensive to put a system and structure in place. You see all these powerful women, because they're on this platform, they will give you good discount to help you grow and scale. You understand? They will give you good discount. The moment you just give them evidence that you're on this platform today, they will give you good discount. And before they leave today, they will give us their social media handle because we need to follow them. See, I am always emphasizing the power of following who know road. Follow who know road. Listen to people in your industry. Don't just follow. You are not a musician, you are following Davido. I'm a lover of Davido. I am not saying it is bad. But if you look at the percentage of people you are following, how many percentage are in your space? So you need to follow these industry experts. One, if you follow them, you get to know what is going on. You get to get updated information, updated tools. You see, technology is today another news. A few days ago, trend came up. Me, I've joined, so I don't know what you are waiting for. So because you have in a community, you are following the right people. When new things drop, automatically rub on you. You just blend and follow what is trending. But you are following people that are not in your line of business. Omo, you have not started though. So follow people in your line of business. They have indirect way of helping you grow and scale. Thank you everyone for doing a fantastic job this evening. We have another question here. How will I do the two-step verification on my WhatsApp? So who want to go? Yes.
I think it's on settings.
Yeah.
On your
phone. On settings, so just click on it.
Just click on settings, go to
it
account.
Will tell you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you see two-step verification. So on your WhatsApp, click on settings, click on accounts, then click on two-step verification. And then you take it from there because it will show you the pin to enter. Okay, every team member is already showing.
That's it.
Not sure if it's better. Yes.
Settings. You want to demonstrate it so that they can see it.
Yes, so yes, so two-step. Yep.
Yeah. So you
now put a number you will remember. Simple. Put a number you will remember. Like your pin, like your ATM pin. Put number you go remember.
Okay. I think we have answered that question. We have S.A. Thompson. As a school owner, how do I use technology to increase enrollment come this season?
This session.
Sorry, this session. Don't mind me. Sorry about that. So as a school owner, how do I use technology to increase my enrollment come this session?
Okay. I can take that.
Okay. All right.
Rana, please go first. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was just going to say, one, do you understand your audience, right? So what kind of people typically, if you look at your parents, if you like, what is their profile? What's their age range? What's their location? Because it will give you an idea if you were to run targeted ads, right? On to know, so it will show them the ads, but it also show that same kind of target audience. One, but two, it's at every point in time when you're sending your ads, do you have a form like Maddy mentioned earlier? Google Forms, just a link to your Google Form so that and you can use you can even start with free consultation. I know there's something that Rodrigo had mentioned during I think the last workshop that we had, all of us, right? You can first decide that, oh, you know what, I want to run a free consultation for students, for parents that are looking to get their children enrolled in this session, things around security or their education or the location or the curriculum. Choose an angle that is of value. So you have to sometimes give out free value, right? And get a Google form. Okay, if you're interested in this consultation, this is the link, and people will put in their contacts, and then you can have that session right? To be able to give that value, and it gives an opportunity for them to see the kind of pedigree or the kind of value that the students get. It has an opportunity to show, historical data or success. Oh, during last WAEC, this number of students that enrolled, this percentage of people that passed. This kind of education that we give, quality education, and by that, and then maybe also offer discounts during that. So for people that came for this free consultation or for this webinar or whatever, I will offer them so discounts if they bring one more person or something like that. Just be creative in the way that you are, and be intentional in the way that you are getting people on board, getting their contact. Email marketing. I think Bisimema has written that on a couple of. I'm not sure if it's this platform. Email marketing is very important. You need to be able to. It's true. You need to be able to showcase the value that you are giving, because that's what people are buying. People are buying value. People are buying cost savings. People are buying their children, going to good schools, meaning, they must be getting good scores. People are buying safety, right? They need to know that they are at work. Their children are being taken care of. There's no bullying, what you stand for as an institution. So all of these things, you need to be able to sell to them. You need to be able to get their contact. You need to be able to offer some kind of discount. Early bird will get also percent discount, or if you bring in another student or two, you get also discount. Those sorts of things, I think, would help you increase your enrollment. Anybody else?
Yes, just to add on to what Rena has said. So this is where our creativity comes in, right? So you have your existing parents. So things like referral, you get discount, or sibling discount as well. So if you bring another child, we're reducing, so that is targeted at your existing parents. And then for new ones, things like, just like you said, targeted ads, even doing a flyer, sharing on WhatsApp and other social media, platforms that you belong to, or, that other people belong to, belonging to the right ecosystem as well. Maybe for schools, share, discounted rates. What are people looking for now? So attract based on those things, and you're bound to get more subscription for your school. Thank you. Imade?
Yes, and just to add, right? As parents, 8 of every 10 parents you see, they get people in their school based on referrals, because we feel consoled that somebody that is going to that school, or you've heard from a parent or a student, right? Through all my PTF list or my contact list, look for at least 30 of your parents. I mean, if you have a school, they should trust you, right? Look for at least 30 parents. Do a nice flyer based on what they both said. Put the benefit. This time, parents are making very strong decisions because their school fees hike. And between now and August, we are making decisions. This is your season. Do a flyer, put your core, like she said, he said, your core values or the things that you want to market. If it's cost savings, if it's quality, whatever it is, put in your flyer. Look for 30 or 40 parents in your school currently. Send them that flyer on WhatsApp. Beg them that please help me repost this on your status. Look for your church groups. You are in groups, right? I should assume. Look for groups. Talk to the admin. Help me repost this thing. Look for those parents. Ask them, please help me share. And help me at least get 3 of your friends to help me share. Give them discounts. Start from within. Sometimes we are going outside. Meanwhile, we have the network within. Remove shame, remove pride. If you serve them well, they'll be happy to help you. And do that flyer well. Do it tonight. Genius Hub can help you. They have like 20 students that can help you do a nice value tailored flyer. Get a fantastic flyer. Get champions in your community. Beg them, talk to them, strike deals. Bring one student, get a particular percentage, and do all of that. You get like they both said, get signups, to be honest. But leverage internal network.
Yeah,
season.
let me quickly add to this beautiful conversation. Hey, here, do a quality video of testimonials as a quality video. Show your school environment. If it's going to be virtual, let them know the tools you're going to be using. Let them know the profile of the facilitators or the teachers you're going to be in fact, they're going to be working with. See, one thing about business owner is that it's not even about the money. I want us to develop the mindset of selling value, emotional value. Hey, just tell them the value, tell them what they're going to be getting. That's what parents want to hear. If you tell me that, okay, this holiday time, like we're doing at Junior, so meanwhile, if you have children who will be disturbing you this period, bring them. Let's show them how they can use technology to start changing their community, how they can use technology to become social agents and they become entrepreneurs, to bring them. So my point here is that you need to market the emotional value of your business to your customer. When you do a good video, if it's going to be a physical environment, show them, let them see the security. Parents are concerned about environment. It has to be conducive, it has to be safe. What is the restroom like? Is it conducive? They just need to have all of this assurance. Then you cannot tell them to come and pay this amount and they will be willing to pay. So that will work. We have another question here. Meanwhile, we have another response from our celebrity comedian woman. She's a female comedian doing very well. She has about 72,000 followers. She's also said, I'm just reading a comment here, that you can also use influencers. But don't use influencers that don't have value. It's not about the number of followers that they have. Me, for example, now, I won't go and put our ad on a comedian platform that they are talking about things that would degrade women or abuse women or things that have to do with vulgar language. I won't. So you also need to do your research. Don't just pick an influencer because you want to pick an influencer. What is the value? What is the reputation of that influencer? So some people may have large followers, but they don't have strong engagements. So you need to know what works. Do your research, find out the one that works, and you adopt. So I think that will work. Okay, being a nurse, what technology will you recommend for me to use? Okay. Let me leave it open to my experts, then I will add my own later. Our expert, you have the floor. Being a nurse, so what technology will you recommend for me to use? In what area? This question needs to be very clear. To use to do what specifically? You want to use it for consulting? You want to use it for what exactly? So can you please explain your question very well so that we can understand what you are saying? Okay, while you are waiting for that, there's another question here. Okay, Imade, Motrayo.
No. Okay, which question? So what about government factor? Recently, some microfinance banks were closed down by government. How do we deal with the uprising online banking without being scammed? We have someone that's in finance here.
So why did you shout no? Why did you shout no like that?
When I talk, don't hide. You are not just a tech woman. You are an industry expert with anything that has to do with money.
You do the finance app that is changing Africa for good. So shoot your shot.
So you have the floor right now.
I think I'd spoken about security earlier, and I'd spoken about like doing your research, right? A lot of people start off a business, even if they're microfinance banks, with good intentions. Some start without good intentions, but I mean, many of them will start with good intentions. But are they properly managed? Are they properly regulated? You need to be sure, because you can use microfinance banks very, very loosely as well. The reason, and if you look at like CBN's regulation even around microfinance banks, there are different tiers, but some of them now go beyond their scope, right, and take on too much, and so they're unable to keep up. So one is you need to be able to be sure, right? Are they regulated by the CBN, this institution? And I'm not going to say microfinance banks, whatever financial institution you're using, are they regulated by the SEC, by the Securities and Exchange Commission. For instance, Zecrest Wealth is licensed by the Securities and Exchange Commission as a fund and portfolio manager, right? You have banks that are obviously regulated by the CBN, right? So the thing is, what kind of institution are you using? And you need to do that research properly. One. Two, the thing is, I can go, I don't want to go technical because then I'm going to be looking at the balance sheet and all those kind of things. So let's not even go into that, right? What I want you to do though is not to follow just the popular opinion. By popular, I mean, my friend said this or my friend said that. You can go on the website, CBN website, or go on the SEC website and go and type in the name, because usually on their website, sec.gov.ng or cbn.org and .gov, sorry, you would see, you know, the list of the institutions that you're intending to use or that you're currently using, right? Because they list out all of the regulated financial institutions, you know, before you now decide that, okay, I want to use this institution or the other, right? How do you get to deal with this uprising online banking without being scammed? But again, your research. I mean, or you can just, you know, quietly come to Zecrest Wealth. So that's to help you. That's help you. You know, I mean, the thing is, at every point in time, your money, you have worked so hard, right? And you want to be sure that your money is safe, and then it's also making money for you, right? At every point in time. And so, you know, why the kind of care that you will give to your health, it's the same kind of care that you should give to your financial health as well. And so you need to do your research and not just, you know, throw your money anywhere. Now, a lot of people also say, oh, they are going to a microfinance bank or going to a financial institution because they're giving them this rate. And my colleagues were laughing yesterday or 2 days ago. I told them 17%, 25% of zero is zero, right? So you need to be sure what kind of institution they are also using, because many people are taking loans, yes, but many people are also investing. And if you're investing your money, where are you investing that money, right? And you need to be sure that they're highly regulated, you know, they're not giving outrageous returns, because at the end of the day, you have to say, what are the underlying assets or the underlying investment that these people are using to give me this kind of return? Because they'll give you month one, they'll give you the interest. Month two, you will not see them again. Both your capital and the interest that you thought you would get. You know, so do your research and get proper financial advisors. Zecrestwealth.com, at Zecrest Wealth on Instagram. You can just reach out to any of us and any of the financial advisors, and we can walk you through that process or any specific questions you have, really. Yeah, thanks. Simon, I think you're muted.
Thank you, Reina. Thank you so much for very detailed explanation. Like we know now, you're our financial expert here. You know, we can't take that. We can't take that away from you. This is your food. You eat it every day. And if you need financial advice, see, we are affordable. See, we are giving value already. We are affordable. Just reach out. Please drop. I want you all to start dropping our social media handle. No, sincerely. Because people just have the mindset, oh, can we need to? The truth is, for us to grow, we need support. And I always say this all the time. Business has gone beyond you just say, God, hey, I want to sell, and you're not putting in the work. You will not sell anything. But if you really want to grow, you need industry experts to be part of your team. They can be part of your team for a short time, or a short period. They can come in as a consultant and rub on their experience, learn from them. You know, so please, I want all our speakers to drop their social media, and I want them to follow you. I'm seeing some people already following already. I want us to follow our speaker. Follow them on their various social media and follow them on LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram. Just follow them, their email addresses. Drop whatever you want to drop. We need to grow. The whole idea of Genius of putting webinar together for MSMEs is for growth. It's for you to learn and begin to apply the knowledge. See, if you take in this knowledge without applying them, trust me, you wasted your time. Trust me, you wasted your time. So take advantage of you implementing all you have been taught here. Implement them. If you implement it, only 10% of what you have been taught here, I want to believe that your business will definitely grow. Even we, as we are talking to you, we're also learning. we are also learning because we are not in our final destination. We're also still learning. So be open-minded to learn. Okay. Imadia, we are not seeing your social media handle. We are seeing that of our professor of finance. So please, we need to have all your social media handle. Very, very important. So we have a social media break. We have 5 minutes social media break. Let's quickly follow, share this platform with everyone. Share. That's how we know that we are trying. It's a free webinar. So the least you can do is to follow us so that you can get notified for new ones. Follow all of us. Make sure you follow us. Okay, social media break. Social media break. Social media break. Okay. Amanda, are you tired? Amanda, are you tired?
I'm not tired, though.
Are you tired?
No, just multitasking.
You see, our speakers are not tired, though. This ones, they are low, the energy level,
I'm not tired.
The energy level.
We're not
They
tired
don't get tired,
all.
though. And we still have a lot of questions to respond to. Okay, now we are seeing all the social media. Just follow us. So we have another question. As a new business owner, how will I boost my business with technology? I think CEO, you want to say something? We are actually doing giveaway today. So we have some giveaway. CEO, can you give us our giveaway to our participants? We can't hear you, CEO. Obey Okwawele, we can't hear you.
Can you hear
Motrayo,
me now?
welcome back. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
For good, we want to keep the energy level up, and so we want to do our giveaway. We have some recharge card. We want to see the fastest fingers, those who can just load it, and you let us know. So we'll be posting it now, and you'll be seeing it. So everybody, we want to see those who are still very attentive and who are still here with us. So you will see our network coming up now.
Yeah, we can see it. We can see it. We can see it. Okay, while that is going on, we can all see our speakers' social media handle. We are very intentional on this platform. Please follow them. See, I know the power of following them. These are powerful women that you, rubbing on their experience, will change your business. So follow them to learn more. Follow them on their various social media platforms, from LinkedIn to Twitter to Facebook to Instagram. Follow them. Okay, we have another question. As a new business owner, how will I boost my business with technology? As a new business owner. Yeah, Motrayo, you know you went on break. I guess you went to drink water. So please, Motrayo, you can answer the question for us.
Oh, how do I boost my business with technology? Right, it's a good one.
A new business actually.
To start with, business is about, right? So start off with using technology to ensure that you have good process.
So we got someone who got the air time. Steve from Jos got one of the air time. Congratulations. Okay. So we still have more. So we want to see those who got them. Please, all our participants watching, please remember to drop your email addresses and social media, and we also want to follow you. Yes, we want to follow you. We want to see what you are doing. Please don't forget to drop your social media handle and your email address. Please, it is very important. Okay, so someone have gotten the MTN recharge card. So they see Glow, they see 9 Mobile. So we're waiting for. I hope Steve will not take all the recharge card. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Motera is having issues with her network.
Okay. So someone else can respond. We can all respond to that.
Processes and
Oh, she's back now.
Okay, she's back. She's back.
Okay, you went off for a bit. Motera, what's your
Yeah, you're back.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So just like Professor Isimeme mentioned earlier on, business is about structures and processes. So use your technology, at least for us.
She's out again. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Rena.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, just to speak to what you're, starting off with his process, right? One of the things I say, even at my workplace is you fall to the level of your systems. You can have the best intentions, but as you scale, it's very important, even before. You need to have, what is your process? I think you had mentioned something around like, what is process for onboarding staff, right? Because you would need to understand the hiring process. You can go through LinkedIn, you can put out ads, so I'm looking for somebody, you can put up a poster on WhatsApp, right? And have a clear description of what clear idea of the kind of person that you're looking for and the kind of skill sets that you're looking for. And I put that out first because with time, as a new business owner, you typically find, depending on the kind of business, that you are running a lot of things. In fact, you are the marketer, content creator, or videographer, and all of that. But with time, you find that you need people. So you need an idea of the kind of people that you would help drive your business and help drive your vision, right? On the one hand, but then on the actual system, Isimeme had mentioned earlier about like an inventory management system that will help you, document every single thing. You need to be able to know what your cost is, right? And you say cost price, selling price, then you see plenty money, and you say, I don't have. Well, you probably have not made any profits. We talked about cash flow, but profits also, it's very important because you see 1 million naira in your account. Maybe it's only 50K that is inside, that is your own really and truly. So how do you cost, your business or your product or your service? And as a business owner, it's very important. I mean, I imagine that you're probably starting off. I mean, if you're starting off from your home, let's say you've never got a shop yet, it's easy to think that Shebi Light is free, Shebi this one is free. It's free because you're already using it. But imagine if that was your shop or that was your business. You need to be able to share that cost between you, the user, the individual, and your business. And so track and document every single cost because it helps you understand what your actual profit is. It helps you even cost what your sale price should be. You see somebody say, they used to sell this in 5K in this place. They are probably not in the same locality. They're probably not the same quality of, goods, for instance, right? And so it's very important that you're able to document your cost so that you are able to know what your price is and therefore what your profit is, right? Okay, Motera is back. And I was taking over from your whole process angle, Motera. Maybe you want to
Yeah. Sorry, I'm having issues with my network. I'm juggling between 3 different, ISPs. So, like I said, so we're back to that question of how you can leverage on technology as an entrepreneur. So, one, to start with, your processes and structures, very important. Bookkeeping for any company, for any business, really, your bookkeeping is a core operational aspect that at a minimal has to be driven by technology, because again,
Okay, we'll just be shorting between both of them. I was just going to add, what's your reconciliation process like also, right? Because you would have documented a lot of things, but I mean, there's even though you're using technology, there's still some human inputs, and humans are prone to make mistakes. And so, what is your reconciliation process, and how do you do that follow up? Do you do it daily? Do you do it weekly? Do you do it quarterly, monthly? Because that also helps, for audits, right? For audit purposes, for yourself, for even documenting, even knowing like your what's it called, when your books are accurate, then okay, this is my tax, what's the word now, payables, if you like. What else? I mean, there's so many. It's so large, but I think that is the core of it. If you're able to get a simple system, I don't know, it's remember is a big madam, so I don't know the system that she has got to implement for her business. So, but you want to find a good inventory management system, that has all the bookkeeping, that has all of the accounting to help you for a start. I think that's a huge part, and then maybe what's the word now? Marketing. Obviously, you use technology, for marketing your business. It's very very important. One of the things that why data is also important, because it helps you track a lot of things. So the things we do here at Zequest Wealth is even through we map out the entire journey, and we're able to see where people drop off. Right? Someone drops off at, say, sign up, or even at the part where they're trying to put their password, or they go to a place where they're trying to put in their BVN. It helps us know that, there's a problem area. If you see people that have gone through the journey, and you see a lot of, maybe 1,000 people have gone through this funnel, and then I get to a point where it's only like maybe 200 people that go on this part of the website, on part of the app, right, where people are dropping off. Is there an issue that I need to correct? Right? Data also helps you know your target audience, that will help you drive, your marketing as well. So you're almost clear. Like, imagine I was talking about, they will find you in your shop or in your house or in your office, so that you're able to, serve the right ads to the right people. I'll stop here, I think, except somebody else has something to say.
Yes, yes, yes. So I'll just to add, so everything you said is fantastic, and they should do that, to be honest. And then just get visible as much as possible. Like, once you build your systems and your structure, be in their faces, be visible. There's a lady who asked a question here, and I saw a business name. So if you're in sessions like this, show yourself, speak up, talk, because we'll see your business name. Go and be on Google My Business. I have patronized businesses just from Google. I just type what I want. I see a list of businesses that offer that product or service. So use Google My Business, be visible, find a social media platform that works for you, find an e-commerce platform that works for you. Just be in their faces, because we only buy from who we see, no matter how fine your product is. Yeah.
Yes. Now, this is what I will advise that aspiring entrepreneur. Imade said something very strong there. She said, make sure you are visible. See, I have made some mistake in the past. And one of the mistakes is that I made my business more visible than me. Remember, it is me first before my business. It is me that has the acquired integrity. It is me that people know before my business. So make yourself visible. It is testimony from your visibility that actually attracts you to the secondary customers. So make sure you are visible and set value. Don't just come to say, I want come and buy this, come and buy this. I will just pass. But when I come to your page and all I'm saying is value. For example, you are into food production. You are telling me, oh, this is so good. This product is for cholesterol reduction. This product is to increase metabolism. This product, I begin to wonder, I really want to increase my metabolism. Who doesn't want to increase their metabolism? I want. And I'm saying, oh, this is good to reduce cholesterol. And we are in Africa, we have issue with obesity, we have people coming down with cholesterol, where people who are diabetic in this country, the percentages are high. So when you come and set value on your social media and you are consistent, see, you go hammer. There's no just in the job. Be consistent. Let people say you are there too. You are always there. That is why you see that some people are just there. And that is also the reason why when you go on any of the e-commerce, without even clicking on any button, just staring at it, spending small time there. Trust my people now. Trust the engine. It will start showing you similar products, start giving you similar options. So that's what happened. You be consistent. Let people see the value you are selling. Let them see the emotional value. Let them see, build your reputation. So when we talk about branding generally, it's about your reputation. It's not even the logo. It's not even about the product. It's not even about what you promise them, but it is about your reputation. So what is your reputation? How do you build your reputation? One way you can build your reputation is selling value and sharing testimonials of those who have used your product or services before. Okay, we have another question from now. Eddie Nurse is asking the question. So before we take this question, I also want to give you one strategy this evening. One of the secrets of networking in a virtual meetings like this, when we say drop your social media handle, please drop your link. Drop your social media link. See, call to action is very key in this industry. Me, I will not go and come and be typing your social media handle. I won't do unless it's so important. But if you have your social media link, all I just need to do is to click on the link and I'm already following you. Please, I need us to go back because the whole idea of being on this platform is for us to embrace technology, and we need to be intentional about embracing technology. So when we ask you to drop your social media handle, your email addresses, your social media handle, just drop the link of your social media. It's easy, it's effective that way, and a lot of people will follow you immediately. So please, let's begin to make that correction. So the nurse is here again. I think Imade wanted to answer her earlier.
So no, so I was to make a joke that if you ask me what I go ask, I don't even Google, initially. But now it's a bit clearer that, yeah. Because that first question was a bit vague. Yeah, but it's a bit clear. She said, as a nurse who wants a medicine store, what and wants to bring the business online, how does the person go about it? So I will share my personal experience. There is a nurse that I currently buy multivitamins from. How did I meet her? She was on Instagram and she was giving educational content. It happened that all the content she was giving are things that I had been dealing with. And I'd gone to hospitals, there was no solution. But I saw her saying, if you have used this one, it doesn't work, use this one. She was giving, she was teaching, she was training, she was correcting, don't use this with this product. So I felt trust for her. And I sent her a message. And since then, she has been my plug. Me and my daughter, we buy our multivitamins from her. So the first answer to that is you must leverage online, like you must be on social media. And don't just go there as a figurehead. No, go there with value. You have experience, share it. This lady was sharing her experience. She was sharing her experience that look, if you don't, and it's a bit sensitive, so I won't call the particular type of stuff, right? But she was saying that if you are having this particular illness more than 3 months, something is wrong, and these are the possible reasons. Do you understand? She was bringing her experience to bear. And she was teaching us, don't use this, use that one, add this one, do that one. And then I went to her DM and said, please help me, help. And this is 2 years now. I've been buying consistently from her. Wow. So like we said earlier, come online. Yes, come online, share value. And not value from your perspective, from your customer's perspective. What does value mean to them? We all know that Nigeria, God forgive me, you take malaria medicine 10 times and you still have 2+, it doesn't work. So you can come with that level of information because you are a nurse, you know which one works, you know which one doesn't work, you know the drug interactions, you know all these things. Come and share it, and trust me, they will find you, they will rush you. They will rush you, yes? Just come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Let me quickly add a little to that. And you can go and partner with medical doctors. See, this is not about doing it alone. Collaborate. Let make sure that when you're online, you have a medical doctor beside you too. It just makes in fact, it just gives you more credibility. Walai. See, they will just be rushing you because we don't really have doctor, nurses come together to do things like this. So you may be among the few people who will be doing this. So that's another way to really make good money. You see, Imani is giving you value already. Eh?
Like you said, then this same nurse, right? She told me what to go and do a test. She said, don't do your test in this place, go to this place. And don't go by this particular time, because your result will not be correct. Go by this particular time. So like you said, she actually has partnerships. So she has hospitals that she works with. She has laboratory that she works with. And she will advise you, this test, don't do it today. Do it like 5 days after your period. She'll give you quality advice. And she has partners. So just saying what you have said, collaboration, networking, and being visible. And when you are visible, don't sell akara. Sell value.
Wow. Sell value. Sell value. Don't go and sell akara or akara neko or akara nagidi. Sell value.
I don't know how that came out. I don't know how that one came out. My Benin me.
We said we're going to have fun today. We said we're going to have fun today. See, we don't want to want our participants to feel comfortable. You know, one of the challenges our business owner always face is that they are scared, they are worried about what people will say when they will come out. See, the truth is that as we are all doing this video, we have blocked our mind to negative vibes. So I need us to also develop that mindset. People will always talk. There are people with bad energy. They are there in our lives. But ignore, be dead to them. Just come and break the yoke of, oh, I cannot do it. I will not make it. You can make it. Everyone has the capacity to make it. Trust me. Me, I was that child that was looked down on. You know, I was that child that even when you speak some English, they will laugh and laugh and laugh. To correct you, they won't do that. But I was developing myself. I was intentional. What I did was keep building me. You know, even as I'm here in life now, I'm not still an expert, but I am not where I used to be. So I needed to break that yoke like, oh, I can't do it. You can. Tell yourself you can and you will. Bury that fear. Bury that negative thought. Those people, keep them on one side. They will very soon, you will pay their bills. That is the truth. So the moment you are consistent, no one is perfect. Hope you know. No one is perfect. Just start. When you start, make mistake, you will learn from that mistake. Then you come back again. Yes. It's not nobody is perfect. Come and tell me, oh, you didn't say it this way. It's supposed to be this way. Thank you. At least I am not where I used to be. So please, we need to break that mindset of I cannot do it. You can. Don't develop negative energy. Don't develop low self-esteem. It will take you anywhere. Keep remembering that you are special, and the only person who will do this for you is you. It is you. Keep fighting yourself to become best version of yourself, not for anybody, for you. So come and do your video. And don't wait for your video to be experts. Don't wait for professional. I need to buy camera. Use your phone. Do for flip chart and put at the back of your window there. They will think you are in one country like that. And do your video. Just be you. Be original and just have fun with it. So please, come out and do your video. Don't hide again. Thank you. So we take this next question. Sorry, I have to quickly say that.
It's just to share something, right? I was sharing with my sisters in Benin, right? Each time I want to speak in public, I'm always afraid. So you see me now, my heart is doing boom, 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 right? While I'm speaking, right? Again, I stammer. I started stammering from age like 9 or so. I know how stammering can be embarrassing. With all of those stammering, I started small. And now I'm not there yet, but I'm trying my best. So this is me. This is me. Like this, you're seeing, I'm shy. I stammer. I'm usually afraid to talk in public. But each time they say, come and speak, I say, yes, ma'am. After yes, ma'am, I go and cry. Say, why can't I postpone this thing? Do you see? Just keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Just keep going.
Thank you, Made. Thank you. So we have a question here. So, Montreal, this is for you.
Yes. For clients that prefer
Okay, go ahead.
For clients that prefer payment before delivery, seeing all the scam going on, what platform can you suggest we level on to ensure our money did not get lost? Like I said, Paystack, the payment clearinghouse, Flutterwave also, the payment clearinghouse, and they take on the risk of, okay, if the payment doesn't go through, so they clear that payment and then send to you for a charge, and that charge is worth it because it gives you peace of mind. Unlike, I've had stories where, in fact, I don't know how they do it, that people actually send you, they transfer, send you proof of that payment, but that proof of payment is even, they have set up with bank officials internally, it's not even real. Once you've shipped the item or whatever, that payment gets reversed. So for me, I mean, with all we do,
Hello? Hello? Imade, can you hear
We
me?
can hear you. Yeah, Montreal has
Okay.
issues.
I can hear you. I think
Okay,
just
so
a
Imade, go ahead.
No, I wasn't saying anything. She was speaking. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted you to help us answer the question. She said, for clients that prefer payment before delivering, see all this scam going on, what platform can you suggest we level on to ensure our money did not get lost?
Yes, so I'm trying not to market any platform because they didn't pay
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Right? But so, which is why people prefer e-commerce platforms that are established. You know that if I buy from a seller on a particular platform, I can hold the platform, not the seller, right? Which is why most people stay away from maybe buying on Instagram or WhatsApp because they are afraid that if I pay to you. So what you can do, ensure that you get the account, the person's account number, the company account number or name. And maybe you can also try to ensure that it's not like it's maybe a bank that you recognize. But for me, the safest way usually is just e-commerce platforms that bear the risk. That way, for instance, if you buy from Jumia, you sell on Jumia and you are scammed, Jumia bears the risk. You won't lose, you won't start fighting. Or Konga or Champion Mall or whatever platforms you have. But I'm just trying to be careful so we're not marketing a business that has not paid us. They should come and pay us for the next show. Yeah, but just look for platforms that make you feel safer.
And their reviews, you can go and check their reviews and see what people are saying about them. So that will also help you. We are not allowed to be calling names. Just check their reviews. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
and
next
this
question.
time. So if Jumia is here, whoever is here, tell them they can come and pay us to market for them next time. I was just joking, yes, but yeah.
So can we take the next question so that we can start rounding up? Is that the last question? For clients that prefer payments before delivery. So can any of you beautiful ladies respond to this question, please?
what is the advice given to small-scale business owners or an entrepreneur? Yes. Build resilience. do your research, keep your home in order, your processes, your bookkeeping, follow Uno Road, stay in an ecosystem and network that would, support you all through. Those are my 4 nuggets.
Yeah, follow Uno Road. Listen to people that will help your mindset consistently. So follow Uno Road. That is very, very key. And how do you follow those who know road? Do your research. Go on LinkedIn and find out business owner. You see that, in fact, you'll be tired of selecting them. Make sure you select the people in your space. It's also very good. Look for industry experts, those who have years of experience. Then not only those who have years of experience, also the upcoming one, because hey, they carry fire. They may not have money, but they have powerful ideas. You can collaborate with them, and that is it. So that will also help. There's a question I saw earlier about how do we get funding. The truth is, let me just be honest here. The moment you put your house in order, you have your policy, you have your system, you have your structure. Hey, see, opportunity will start knocking on your door. That is just the truth. I am talking from experience. You can bid for project. In fact, let me do one small analysis for you. If you have all of this in place and I share opportunity with you, the truth is, if you don't have your system and structure in place, that opportunity is useless. Trust me. The first due diligence that was conducted on us, which cost 0/100, I couldn't even raise my head. I was so ashamed. But that was not me going back to go and sleep and lock my door. But what I did was to sit down and hire experts. See, you have to invest in your business. I hire experts. And be careful to all those eloquent speakers who will tell you that they can put system and structure in place. We hired them. They did nothing. We hire people who do not have structures and system to help us put system in place. Meanwhile, we add more system than these people. So you need to first investigate whoever you are hiring to help you do all of this, whether the process, whether the system, to help you set it up. Make sure you visit and see the kind of system they have. You can even come in as an intern to see what they have. So all of these are some of the things you must put in place to attract funding. Then we also subscribe. We subscribe to so many channels. There's Tender Ninja, there's Nami Ninja. They advertise opportunities from grant to funding opportunity to projects you can bid for. So there's a procurement process. Last webinar we did, we brought in a procurement specialist who came to educate us on bidding process, document we need to put in place for us to be qualified to bid in a competitive bidding. So what is key there is that they want to see your registration, CAC, your tax education number. That is about 5%. But they want to see your methodology. How do you intend to implement the projects? They want to see that. How do you intend to do the work? They want to see that. That's like about 40 marks. Then the next 40 marks is your similar assignment done. Have you done similar work before? And this similar assignment done, they need evidences. So you can't say, oh, I have, if it's a school job, and it's okay, I've been working with ABC school. You need to provide evidences. Evidences like award letters, evidences like what they call this thing, completion reports. They want to see that, So these are some of the documents. Imagine 40 plus 40, that's already 80/100. Then every other thing like MIE, monitoring and evaluation, like your sustainability plan, So at the end of the day, the project just knock on your door and you win. So these are some of the value you need to put in place for them to see and say, okay, we can work with this person. Then your personnel, they want to see the team of expertise, the team that will be on ground to implement the project. So you can see that we are still going back to your system and your structure that must be put in place. So we can't overemphasize this. We believe we have added value this evening. We believe these women who have spent 2 hours plus creating value. We believe that your business should grow if you implement what we have shared here today. For me, it is a wasted effort after spending 2 hours and you did not intentionally implement. You did not intentionally implement. It is a wasted effort. Please fight yourself to become your best version. Tell yourself you can do it. Drop a work plan from this meeting. Drop a work plan. The call to action is things I want to start doing, things I want to stop doing, things I want to stop doing. Let's develop an action plan from this meeting, from this webinar. So we want to really thank our speaker. We want to thank you, Imade. Thank you so much. Thank you for what you are doing for Africa. Thank you for how you are using technology to solve social problems. Thank you so much. Thank you, Reina, for using technology in the financial sector. Thank you. God really bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Moturayo, for using technology to close gender gaps. See, this is huge. You are doing a fantastic job, all of you. God bless you all. You know, as you have come out this evening to give genuinely. That's how God will send you helpers. That's how God will send people to help your businesses. You have given value this night, and we pray God also give you value in what you do. We did not take this for granted at Genius Hub, sincerely. We did not. We know the feedback from the comment section without being told. You know we have given value. So we want to thank you. Thank you so much. Can we clap for these wonderful people? Can we clap for these wonderful women? Can we tell them thank you? Please, on the comment section, just thank you. Say thank you. We want to ask them again. We want to do this again. Can you help us thank them? And don't forget to share all of this on your various social media platforms. Don't be selfish. Share. Share. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We love you. We love you.
Thanks,
we love you.
Mama. Thank you.
Thank you, Simama.
Thanks for being here. Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye, everyone. See
Bye.
you soon.
Bye. Great. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Genius Hub team. Thank you.